Drivers got red light tickets they never should have been issued. It was happening in one local city that hands out more traffic tickets than any other, and it's not even close. And tonight in a KOIN 6 News investigation, the number of drivers may be in the hundreds. They got tickets for running red lights that they did not deserve.
Our Dan Token discovered in Beaverton at least one of the yellow lights was too short at an intersection with a red light camera.
And when Beaverton finally fixed the mistake, what do you think the city did for the public? Nothing. If you drive westbound on Hall Boulevard in Beaverton today, you'll come to a yellow light at Scholls Ferry Road that lasts 4.5 seconds. But if you compare it to the video on the left of your screen, you'll see what KOIN 6 discovered. For a long time, it was a lot shorter, just 4 seconds. That half second meant drivers didn't have nearly as much time to stop or get through the intersection without getting nailed with a ticket for running a red light.
A traffic control device should be used to provide traffic safety and not generate revenue.
Mats Jarlstrom suspected the timing error several years ago. The Swedish-born engineer has been on a mission, doing his own research to prove Beaverton's red light cameras are flawed after this happened. That's his wife getting a red light ticket at a different Beaverton intersection in 2013.
I'm here before you for the 8th time.
Back in 2014, Jarlstrom went before the city council and tried to get Beaverton to fix the timing at westbound Hall to meet state standards.
You have an error on Hall. That's 40 miles per hour, and ODOT says 4.3.
He got a chilly reception from Mayor Denny Doyle.
So that's where we have the civil rights violation.
Can you wrap up, please, Matt? You have the 5 minutes.
Jarlstrom based his timing of what this intersection should be on this formula. It's what ODOT says cities should be using to set the length of yellow lights. At westbound Hall, the speed limit is 40 miles per hour. At that speed, the formula says the light here should be 4.3 seconds, not 4. Then add in the downward slope, and the formula says it should be 4.4 seconds. That might not sound like a long time, but we asked an expert.
And that 0.3 seconds is a big difference.
Professor Hisham Raha directs the Virginia Tech University Transportation Institute.
If you look at the perception reaction time of a driver, that's around, the median is around 1 second. So that 0.3 seconds is a huge difference that will cause a lot of people to be caught in the dilemma zone.
The dilemma zone is the no man's land where drivers will still run a red light because they're too close to the intersection. They can't stop when the light turns yellow. Their dilemma is to either slam on the brakes or hit the gas to try to sneak through. But in 2014, some city councilors didn't seem like they wanted to hear the complaints from Jarlstrom or another driver.
I mean, most of us, you see a yellow, you stop.
And I wouldn't care about a tenth of a second, except that Beaverton is giving people $260 tickets for that tenth of a second. That's where I see it's unfair.
People are getting tickets for going through a red light, not because of a tenth of a second on a yellow.
4 months after Jarlstrom tried to get the city council's attention, the city changed the timing to 4.5 seconds. But the city didn't tell Jarlstrom he was right. The city didn't notify drivers who had gotten tickets the intersection was timed wrong. The city didn't put out a press release notifying the public of the error. The city kept its mouth shut. But recently, KOIN 6 began investigating and obtained this city document from 2011. It confirms Jarlstrom was right. The yellow light was only 4 seconds long. Then we learned it was 4 seconds from the time the camera was installed in 2001. 13 years. When we asked the city why the error went on for so long, the answer we got will make you scratch your head. The city says the light was never timed wrong. That's right. In this statement, the city says every one of the intersections programmed by the city exceeds the minimum lengths and is consistent with recommended signal timing. What are they talking about? The city's lawyer wrote this memo explaining the federal guideline says the yellow change interval should be between 3 and 6 seconds, and therefore the timing of the light is within legally acceptable standards based on professional engineering judgment. Never mind, ODOT sent KOIN this email saying, you are correct, the light was too short. And never mind, the city secretly made the light longer after Jarlstrom called Beaverton out.
Hi, Holly. It's Dan Tilkin with Channel 6 calling again, trying to arrange an interview with the mayor to talk about the situation with the yellow light.
So we tried talking to Mayor Denny Doyle to ask if the city violated the public's trust.
Trying again.
But the city spokesperson says in a statement that Beaverton has done nothing wrong and that's all we'll get. No mayor.
Well, it's frustrating when they're not willing to listen. They're finger pointing. They don't want to take responsibility for this.
So Beaverton says about 3,000 drivers got tickets at that intersection going that direction before the light was corrected. We don't know how many of those drivers shouldn't have got the tickets because Beaverton says we didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
Well, a lot of people are like, well, what can I do,
Yeah.
right? So can the drivers maybe sue or something?
You know, I think folks are out of luck. I've talked to a number of lawyers. Nobody could give me a definitive answer, but it appears that you have to file a notice with the city within 180 days that you're going to sue. But how do you know to file that notice if nobody tells you that you've been wronged?
Well, the good news with all this, because of the pressure put on, they did secretly adjust the timing back to what it should be. But what I'm struck with is how dismissive they were when he was at a public meeting to say it was like, okay, your time's up, get out of here.
There's no law that says how long a yellow light should be, but there's a huge amount of public trust the city carries when setting these things.
All right, Dan.
Very interesting
Keep us up to. I'm
story.
sure you're
Yeah.
going to get a lot of feedback on this story.
Good story.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Dan.
Dan. And still ahead.